meeting of the Radnor Township Design Review Board. We have a lot of items on our agenda tonight, 13 to be in fact, which hopefully says something about the economy turning. Anyway, a couple of things. We'd ask if you have a cell phone, please turn it off. And if you're going to speak, make sure that you speak into the microphone at the lectern. If you have drawings that are either different from ours or you want folks to see at home, just place them on the table. There's a camera in the ceiling and it will be seen. So let's go ahead and get started. The first item on the agenda is DRB-11-27. This is Pete's Mainline Auto Wash, 500 West Lancaster Avenue in Wayne, for one ground sign and one wall sign. Good evening. Just,
I look like Pete, don't I?
she's a sign lady.
Pete or the sign lady. We do have slightly different drawings. I did bring copies for each of you. Would you like that as well?
Please.
You are?
I'm sorry. I'm Marjorie Wentz. I own Elmark Graphics, the sign company. There are only slight variations to the signs. To the one sign, which is the pole sign, originally had the bottom portion of the pole sign that says $5 on it was orange background with a slightly different $5 font. That's the only change.
How come I've been paying $25? Do I get it?
There's a recession.
Okay, why don't you just, let's start whichever one sign you want to. Just
Okay.
tell us about it, run us through it.
So the existing sign right now is at the top of the page there, and that is going to be removed. They need the sign based on the traffic patterns in there to move to the other side of the driveway, the entrance to the
Further toward the
facility.
intersection.
Further toward the intersection, yes. And then in order to make that work well there, it is going to be a pole sign so that it takes less room on the ground.
Okay. And tell us about the sign itself.
The sign itself is, an aluminum pole. It's a pole skirt at the bottom. There are two acrylic faces, the larger one at the top that says the name and the one underneath that has the $5 in it. They're internally illuminated signs.
Okay, both are internally illuminated.
Yes.
Okay, then, and the overall height is under 15 feet.
Yes.
You know about the opaque background requirement for nighttime? The sign code has a requirement that at night, the only thing that can read would in this case be Pete's Mainline Auto Wash. The white will actually have to be backed with some sort of opaque material, so it's white during the day, but it does not illuminate at night.
Okay.
Only the letters can be illuminated at night. Well, and I guess maybe the car, we could allow that.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
And that's doable. I mean, I'm not a sign expert, but we've had people do that before.
Okay. Yeah, that's,
During the day you see this, but at night you don't see
you'll only see the, yeah, because without what you're talking about, you would see
Right.
light around everything else, but it's translucent vinyl on there, so light comes through the
Right.
vinyl, so.
So the white would have to be.
They have two colors.
Oh, yeah.
They have two colors.
Sure.
Five.
Okay. Bob, you want to say something about the?
But, first I'm just going to ask you a general question out of curiosity. How come you're getting rid of the ground sign?
Well, it was going to take up too much room if we moved it to the other side, because as you may be aware, on that corner there, it's very tight
Right.
as they move the cars around. And so moving that to the other side was going to be a big obstruction in the parking area there.
But I don't understand why you have to move it in the first place.
Because of the changes that they're making in the lanes that go.
Other than the operations of
The
the car wash.
operations,
Oh, I
yes.
see.
Its operations gives us a little more room.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So
Yeah,
is
it's not
the
aesthetic.
curb around what's kind of a planter with dirt in it? Is that going to
She
remain?
had a
or is that
beautiful
going?
picture that she just sent us today that she didn't bring.
He said, why didn't you bring that
Is it
picture?
It's a
gone?
planter.
Yeah, it's going to be
It's going to be a 12-foot planter.
with,
The existing piece.
The new one, the new one.
Oh,
This
no,
is
I'm
a-
sorry. When you remove the ground sign, are you also removing the
Yes.
concrete curbing?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not concrete,
It's actually timbers
Oh,
there.
timbers,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so all that's going, not just the
And,
sign.
and
Okay.
we'll probably have a block. It'll be a block, but anybody who's been to our site knows that we keep it very, landscape very nicely. We plan to do the same thing with the,
So they're
the-
looking at landscape block around the base with annuals.
yeah, it won't look like this at all.
The
I mean-
existing bed where the ground sign is that what you're talking about?
That's going to be removed, and
That's
it's going
gonna
to
be
be
removed completely?
Completely.
Okay.
And a new bed will be put at the base of this new sign.
The pole sign, okay.
Yes.
I have to tell you, just out of curiosity, or just for your own interest there, on Sunday morning, I went out to look at the different sites and locations that are coming in today, and I pulled out a Nova Cleaner, which is going to be here tonight, and I got to tell you, straight ahead, you could see that ground sign clear as day. And I think you guys are going to make a mistake with that pole sign. You're going to be closer to the intersection. There's a lot of stuff going on in that intersection. I think you're losing good visibility with that ground sign.
I agree.
The visibility will be just as good, if not better.
Really?
Number one.
Okay.
Number two, we need the space.
Okay, well, that's
Very,
another
very,
issue.
Very, very
Yeah.
tight.
Right.
Very, very tight.
Okay.
Yeah, it
location.
wasn't an
Everything on
aesthetic
the site is-
decision. This
Okay.
was
What about
a
the sandwich
functional
boards?
We had the
decision.
police
Yeah.
come out and measure and make sure.
Well, I wondered about that. If
Yeah.
are they going to do a traffic study, or they already
Yeah,
have on that?
They've already been there
Yeah.
and did the site triangle, and we were
Okay.
both present for that.
Okay.
And the other thing about this, about the.
Oh,
you
that
know,
was the reason, also that it
monument
couldn't be
sign
there.
Also sometimes blocks the view of customers. I mean, since they came and changed the lights there,
Okay.
it hasn't been to anybody's benefit.
So people pulling out and going down
The
Conestoga?
people pull out, they don't
Right.
have a stop sign there anymore. So they have to look back this way. They had a stoplight on the other side before.
Okay.
All these other changes that were done within the last year.
But you're taking
Now they
down the
don't have
ground
it.
sign,
Yes.
removing it, okay.
So
And-
so you can just see how much better view that they're gonna have with the pole sign, the customers leaving for safety.
And that was the other reason we couldn't reuse it, because when they put the site triangle in there with the ground sign, we were going to have site triangle issues significantly because of that, whereas a pole is much thinner, and then the
Okay.
pole's moved way back into out of the site triangle, and you don't have to worry about the sign up high.
Okay.
All right, your entrance-only sign, now that's going to stay, right?
Yes, the
Okay.
entrance-only sign
What
will
about
stay.
the open sign, that
That's
sandwich board sign?
That shouldn't be.
That's
there.
just an old picture that we had.
okay.
It's not,
Do you want me
it's
to
not a
do it?
permanent sign there.
You can't have those.
Okay. Now, let's keep going on the pole sign. A couple other things. The actual pole is what?
Well, the pole will be a steel pole, but it's skirted with an aluminum skirting.
Okay, and there's parking virtually next to that. Are you worried about, you see a lot of banks on
The reason we're doing the
the planter?
The
Okay.
planter.
planter around it,
All right.
and that will have,
Okay,
that'll
so
have.
that's going to protect that, and
you
we
know,
don't know what the planter looks like.
what do you call those blocks?
They're landscape block,
Yeah.
and it's going to be about 2.5 feet high, so that a car
Okay.
will not hit the pole, and it'll be about 12 feet long. It'll go from where the sidewalk starts to about 3 feet beyond where the sign pole
Okay.
is right now.
All right.
That mast looks like it's a foot square.
The what?
It looks like it's a foot on each side. It's pretty big.
What?
I mean, the mast of the pole sign.
Yeah, but it's going to be in the middle of the planter, she's saying.
Well, I'm saying if they don't want to block visibility, they could just use a smaller mast. You don't need
It's not gonna
Oh.
block.
a 1
it's not
foot by
gonna block
1 foot.
visibility.
Yeah, this
What?
is out of the site triangle. Everything on this sign is out of the site triangle.
Okay.
Okay. All right, now, another thing on the pole sign, you have this $5 below the sign portion, the informational part of the sign. The code does not allow that. The code for a freestanding sign says sign contents, a freestanding sign shall contain only the name, address, logo, and/or telephone number of the permitted use. The exemption for that in the code is for gas stations, because you would probably ask, well, why are they allowed to do it? Clearly, that's one sign that's allowed to do it, but we don't allow prices to be on pole signs.
So is there any way that we can get a waiver on that?
You can go to the zoning hearing board and get a
You have to
variance.
ask for a variance, which you have to prove.
We would have to
hardship.
disprove it because we can't set a precedent.
you're
But if
gonna
you guys want to do that, that's your prerogative.
So it can't be on the main sign either.
If the $5 was up on the main sign, it wouldn't be allowed either.
Main sign being the wall sign?
wall
No,
sign.
being
the
the,
sign
the
right
sign
here.
above it, if the $5
Oh,
was
actually on-
No,
incorporated
just
into
again,
that.
Yeah.
name of the business, logo, telephone number, address.
Website.
Because you can imagine what people would put. I mean, you know, they could put all sorts of things on there.
We are an automobile-related business, so
I
it's
understand.
just very much like gas stations.
Well,
At
it
the
may be
time.
like gas stations, but the code's clear on that, and we have
All
no,
right.
we have no wiggle room. But
you've
again, if
lost
you
the-
guys, I'm
Excuse
sorry.
me. You've lost the detail center and the soft cloth on your new sign.
Right, we know that.
Okay.
Do you have an opportunity to do some neon possibly in your windows and put that
That you
$5
could
in
do.
there?
It's not going to be at the roadbed, but you can do things like that in your window.
You can use up to 20% of your available window space
fine.
for signage.
Thank you.
It's not
So,
as
we'll look
visible,
at
but
that.
Right, not
it's
as visible,
allowed.
but, okay.
Well, this will mean that our sign will be larger then, because we took some of the.
Oh, some of the
Square
square
footage,
footage.
we
Square
took
footage
square
that we
footage
were-
out of there out of the main sign to use as square footage down there for that.
Well, how big is the auto wash letters on that pole sign?
I would say they're about
10 or 12 inches.
about 10 or 12 inches, yeah. That's what we're.
And if the $5 doesn't fly, would you
No
drop the
larger,
sign?
Probably no larger than
10 to
12.
12, okay. Would you drop the sign a little bit, make it a little lower?
Yeah, the whole sign would get a little larger just to take up the maximum square footage allowed.
But I'm
So-
saying, would you drop it a little bit too, closer to the ground?
Yeah, well,
Why would we want to do that?
I think most people, when they're driving, are looking here instead of looking, you know.
No,
Yeah,
we'd like to keep it the full height.
you want it high?
As high as we are able to do
Okay.
so. It's more visible.
Okay, so you're allowed 25 square feet, correct? Yes.
Because it's a pole sign.
Right.
Yeah, you're losing 5 feet. If you're stuck with your ground sign, you could add up to 30 square feet.
We
But
had
with
the
the pole,
ground
yeah,
sign on the other
right.
side, they measured it.
Exactly.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
25 is your max on that.
yeah, they did know that
Mhm.
we were limited to 25.
So right now, the top sign is roughly 7 feet by 3.5 feet.
So we're
Well, it's
about
almost to 25 square feet now.
Yeah,
You're not going to be able to increase that.
yeah, it won't go up by much, but, you know, if we
Well,
could take the full square
6 square
footage.
inches, it's not going to be much at all. Maybe a
It's gotta be
half
more
inch.
than 6 square inches. The other sign is 24, unless this is more than.
86 is 7 foot 2 inches, correct? Or, excuse
Yep.
me, yeah.
Mhm.
7 foot 2 inches by 3 foot 4 inches. So let's call it 7 by 3.5 is 24.5 square feet currently, the top sign. That makes sense to you?
Yeah, I'm wondering if when we added this $5 thing, we forgot to change the dimensions on that.
Hmm. You may have.
Because when I look at it, divided by 144,
144?
yeah, divided by 144. 23.8.
23.8.
Yeah, we're at 23.8 at those sizes.
So we have some.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
We want the 25 square feet, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, anything else on the pole sign?
Just remember your height too, 15 feet max.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 14.
Right now, we're at 14.3, so,
Yeah, don't make it tall, much taller.
yeah.
Is there
Okay.
any other provision anywheres where they can have an open or a price sign? I mean, I haven't,
I didn't think so. It's pretty clear cut in the book here.
okay.
You're saying other than the window, is there,
just-
Yeah,
you're
I-
wondering if we have any other options? Yeah.
We're not allowed, like a sandwich boards aren't allowed.
You mentioned the banner, we could start with something to show.
Right. Do you do temporary, does the township allow temporary banners? Because I was
Right.
thinking we had done that for somebody here
Yep.
before, and Yeah, for the rest
That
of
has
us
to
to
go
open.
through the staff.
So we have to
And
permit
you
for
can
it, but
have
it's,
You can have a dollar amount on the.
I don't know. You have to talk to them about that.
Yeah, it's a 30.
It's a 30-day.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll help us.
Right.
Okay.
Has to approve
We
it.
just want to let people know
Sure.
that we made some changes.
Okay.
I get a copy of the book, and you can get creative. I mean, we'll listen if you give it,
okay,
if it flies,
I wasn't aware of
we'll
that.
work with you.
okay.
Okay. All right, so anything else on the pole sign? All right, can we move, let's move to the wall sign then.
Okay,
And it's essentially as presented before, right?
right, yes, there's nothing different.
Nothing different. The colors, you've got us here, the vinyl colors. It's also under 15 feet high? It looks to
Yeah.
be.
Yep, and so we measured, and it's going to be right at the 15 feet, so that it can be above the doorway. But the reason it's not any higher up there on the drawing we've shown is because we're at the 15-foot limit.
Okay.
What are those letters now? They're just letters, cutout letters applied to the stucco, right?
They're stud
They're
mounted.
not backlit or anything like that?
No, they are not.
So they do float a little bit?
No, right now they're flush mounted, but the studs have to hold them because those are metal letters that are up there right now. The auto wash are metal, painted metal letters.
Okay.
What are the new letters? Oh, they're
Painted acrylic.
Okay.
It's a less expensive
And they're just
option. and
applied to the stucco directly?
It'll be stud mounted also for safety.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, what are the letter sizes on that?
If you flip over to the next page, you can see the letter sizes there. So the auto wash is a little bit smaller than the existing auto wash, so that we could get Pete's main line and still stay within the regulation.
The actual height of the Pete's main line is how much?
Pete's main line is 9 inches,
Mhm.
and the auto wash is 26.75 inches.
I'm curious, what's the existing letter size? Any idea?
It's just slightly larger than that, because they used all their maximum the last time. So that's why they had to come down. So I would say they're probably about 28 to 29 inches or something like that.
What's that, a 50 square foot?
You're right at
Yeah.
50.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, we sized it out right at.
That's about it.
Big proportion, what's the?
Well,
Quite a bit
you know, you're
smaller
used to
than
seeing what's there, so I don't, I know we generally like smaller letters. The Stratford Shopping Center, we've allowed 16 to 18 inches. You are a standalone business, and it's a pretty big lot, and you are back from the road. It doesn't bother me. It seems to fit in there
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
nicely.
It's such a big building, so. It's like the Wawa, I mean, the Wawa's 4
Yeah.
letters, you know, they have to be pretty big, otherwise it
Okay.
get lost.
The one requirement is, and I can't remember when you've been in before, anything that gets removed, if there's holes from the pre-existing letters, they need to be repaired
Absolutely.
and filled
They
in
would
and
never let
colored the
us.
same. Okay. Well, you'd be
You would never
surprised.
let us. Yes.
Okay. All right, so anything else, Tony,
No?
Bob?
Any changes of window signage at this point or anything like that?
Uh,
Parking
You maybe
signs.
came up with a good idea.
Well, there's an opportunity.
yeah.
Like you said, you're allowed to use up to 20%.
Haven't looked
of your
at
windows.
anything with window signage at this point.
Yeah, their windows are a little small and have awnings, so.
There are businesses, there's the nail salon down next to Cody Lighting.
Right.
They have a bunch of stuff in their windows
their
about
windows.
what they're providing that wouldn't have been allowed on their sign.
Right, okay.
And actually, you see those.
Yeah,
They're neon.
right. Yeah, I think they'd
I
almost,
mean, they're
they'd
not
have to
tacky,
go
but
with
they're,
neon.
you do notice, and they're a little bit closer to the road than you are maybe,
Right.
but you do notice it.
Okay.
Are you going all car washes $5 or?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
No.
I was going to come over and buy a book of 1,000
No, we're just
tickets.
trying to provide some additional
Right.
options for our customers. It's a whole different consumer buying habit out
Right.
there nowadays than when we did mainline. We did the changes 16 years ago, so we're just upgrading, upgrading everything on the site.
Well, your current car wash in Westchester is what, $3 car washes?
Yes.
Yeah.
But again, there's opportunities to spend
Yeah.
more money, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the same. I go to that one, don't
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you'll come to this one.
I love that thing.
But they are still doing all of the full service that they've always offered, so that is not going away, so.
Okay.
I liked your
Our customers
information.
would not be happy if
No.
we.
No, I'm sure.
And furthermore, we don't have the space. You need, you know, Westchester's a little exception because it's back, there's no setbacks or anything because of when, the time we did the work there. But,
Okay.
no, we're gonna improve the full service wash. We're not changing any pricing. And we're gonna give our customers the opportunity to still get that wash as well as some new options.
Okay. Anything else?
I think that's it, Tony. Anything else?
Somebody want to make
No.
a motion then?
I make a motion to be accepted. Condition. Bob, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Tony's making the proposal there. We accept DRB, and I'm not sure what the number is.
11-27.
11-27, okay. The $5 sign on the pole sign will not be allowed, and it can go to zoning if the applicant would like. The background on the pole sign has to be opaque, and a flower bed, planting bed will be put in.
Yep.
The wall sign is okay as shown. Again, any damage to the existing wall will be patched up
Yes.
before the new sign is put on. And no higher than 15-foot height from grade on the wall
15 foot,
sign
right.
and the pole sign. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, 25 square feet max on the pole sign.
Okay.
Okay. Does Jim want me to do that again? Because the mic is off.
Yeah, run through it real quick.
I'm sorry, my mic was off for television viewers at home, so we'll just run it through real quick. Again, Tony made the proposal that we accept this application, and just making some additions to it, that the $5 sign cannot be put on a pole sign. The sign will not exceed 25 square feet or 15 foot in height, and there'll be a planting bed put at the base of that pole sign. The wall sign will be no larger than 50 square feet, letter height of 9 inches for Pete's Auto Wash, or for, I'm sorry, how's it go? 9 inches for, well, we'll say the top lettering, and 26 inches for the bottom lettering, which is Auto Wash. Pete's main line will be 9 inches, Auto Wash will be 26 inches. Max, no higher than 15 foot from grade, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'll mention it again, the damage to the wall from the old sign must be repaired before the new sign is put on. And the opportunity is there to put window signage no larger than 20% of your available window space. And we would ask the applicant, if you're going to do neon signs, that they'll have to come back before the board.
Okay.
Okay?
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Next agenda.
Okay, our second item on the agenda is DRB-11-28. This is Park Schaefer Fine Art Gallery and Studio,
Okay, thanks.
503 West Lancaster Avenue in Wayne for one wall sign. Come on up. Why don't you introduce yourself, and if you want to tell us a little bit about Park Schaefer Art Gallery. We are on TV, and we allow
Love to tell you.
free advertising.
To tell everybody in the room here. Sure. Yeah, we're bringing in contemporary North American artists from all over the country. Oils, high-end art, collectible art. We'll have some collectible glass as well. We're limiting it to about 25 artists and about 150 works, just because we want to keep it small and intimate. And we want to educate the customers, and we want to be very responsive to the customers, so we're trying not to be a big, huge gallery, but rather one that's just a little more intimate. And so we opened September 1st, and we're doing a grand opening, which is actually going to last all month of October. It's called 5 Saturdays in October, and every Saturday we're going to have artists in from around the country to do demos, talk with the clients, and we're running a full-page ad in Mainline today to announce that.
Great,
So, yep.
good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so tell us a little about your sign. I think we can kind of get the gist of it. It's going back pretty much in the same location as Cat Bradley. The materials of the sign are,
It's on my application. I only made up
High-density
6
foam.
applications which I submitted, so I don't have one in front of me. It's HDU, I believe.
high-density foam, and then I guess the
then it's-
vinyl overlay, is that what it is? The
No,
letter?
it's carved.
Oh, it
and
is
then
carved, okay.
It's carved. Actually, it looks just like the same color and everything as the Radnor Township. I thought, if I did it like the Radnor Township. No, I'm kidding. But, no, but it's the real dark gray, just like yours, with the gold leaf in the carved. Yeah, I'm spending too much money for the sign, that's for sure.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's roughly 8 by 2.5 feet, so it's 16,
It is
20
exactly the
20 square
dimension.
feet.
Yeah, it's exactly the dimension of the one that's up there.
Right,
So, except that there's corners on it.
right.
Yeah.
So it's 20 square feet, and it's definitely less than 15 feet high. I don't know if they told you, but it has to be applied with blind fasteners. That's part of the sign code, meaning you can't screw through the face of the sign, or if you do, you have to
Okay.
countersink it and fill it.
I wouldn't
So-
want them to do that anyway,
Right, you
so I'm
wouldn't.
sure that,
So they're going to probably pin mount it in some
yeah, they're a
epoxy
professional
mount
sign
or whatever.
manufacturer, so yeah, I'm sure that, and they're going to install it. I'm not
Right.
going to install it, yeah.
Who's this installer?
Marsh Creek Signs.
Okay.
That's it. Are there any other signs? That's it.
No, not really. We'll have art in the window, but it's going to be an easel back. It's not going to be not going to be on the window.
Right.
We may want to put we're allowed up to 20%
Right.
little announcements like who's on the easel that day or who's painting that day, but they'll be small.
Right. Now, it looks like Cat Bradley had a little additional sign on her door with the hours below that, or obviously that's getting removed. Are you going to
That's
leave
getting
it?
removed. I want to put hours out somewhere, but I don't want something like that there,
Okay.
to be honest with you. So,
All right.
I don't know. We'll put it in the window.
So vinyl lettering of some sort on the glass.
I want it to be inconspicuous, but yet
Okay.
I want people to be able to find it too. So I haven't figured that out yet, but
All right.
it'll be small.
You're going to do anything to illuminate the sign?
Well, right now, there's already a light on the light post that's there, and that light is pointed at the sign, so it's existing.
Okay.
And that's it.
Right.
Yeah,
All right. Well, it's a nice looking sign.
thank you.
I'll take this one because it's so hard. DRB 1128, Park Shaver Fine Art Gallery and Studio. Approved as submitted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay,
good.
thanks.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, third item on the agenda is DRB-11-29, excuse me, JTA Associate Architects. Again, at 503 West Lancaster Avenue. I would call it Spread Eagle Village, but that's not what it's called. The shop's at Eagle Village.
I should have introduced myself to my new neighbor.
Yeah, right. This is for one ground sign and one awning. Good
Correct.
evening.
How are you tonight? I'm Jeff Martin from JTA Associates.
Good, welcome.
Hi, Jeff.
So you got two things going. The first, let's just do the sign, I guess, first. It's a hanging ground sign. Is that an existing, the support existing or no?
It is not. That's going to be
Okay.
a new post.
Oh, okay. So this is all new
Is that a swinging sign?
It's a swinging sign, but it will be tethered.
on the bottom?
On the
Which
bottom.
the code requires?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And the materials of that sign?
It's actually going to be a wood sign, 1.25 inches thick, and it will be a carved
Good.
sign.
Nice. Looks good. Obviously, it's two-sided.
No, actually, it's one-sided.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
if you
that's
look
fine,
at
too.
the picture with the planting with the daffodils, it'll actually be located in that planter bed.
Right.
So the back of the sign will be against, kind of facing that building.
Oh, okay. So it's not
So it's only visible.
perpendicular to the facade or something?
Right.
Okay, fine. Gotcha.
Is that it?
Well, that's, and so you'll tether the bottom. Obviously, the square footage is, I can imagine, or even
No problem there.
No problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that, you guys okay with that?
Jeff, lighting on that?
No,
No lighting?
no
Okay.
lighting. No.
Okay.
We only work during daylight hours.
Right.
You hope.
Right, I hope.
Or maybe not.
If we're there, we don't want visitors.
Exactly. Okay. All right, that looks good. So let's move on then to the awning. And this is just a solid awning, there's no
Solid
text on the
monochromatic.
awning. Okay,
Yeah,
so it's running up over the actual stair.
Right, and no signage on the awning.
Okay, and it's just sort of a rusty color, burgundy-ish.
That's unusual. You're an architectural firm and you also do village dance.
We're multi-talented.
I should say, I mean, that's it.
So the awning's actually a kind of a quarter circle?
It is, it
Okay.
is a quarter round,
Good.
yes.
How does village dance fit into this?
It's downstairs.
They're on the
right?
first
they're
floor,
down.
we're
I
on the
see.
second.
You're upstairs, they're down.
Okay. Any questions about that? The awning? Looks good. Okay. You okay, Tony?
I'm fine.
All right. Should we have a motion then?
Fired up then.
Well, another tough one. DRB 1129, JTA Associates Architects, approved as submitted.
With one proviso to tether the bottom of the
Oh.
ground sign. Which
Well, he
he
said
knows,
he's-
but I know.
He said he's going to.
Yeah, I don't think it's on your
Okay.
documentation, though.
All right. Oh, maybe it was on your print. I
Sign
was just
police
reading.
will be out to check the tether.
Yeah, they
They
will.
will.
Good stuff.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Thanks,
Great.
Jeff.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right. Moving right along, DRB-11-30. This is Gartmeyer Automotive at 226 East Lancaster Avenue in Wayne for one ground sign. Hey, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis.
Hi, I'm Dennis McLaughlin from Denron Sign Company. Just supplying another tenant sign for that building where Gartmeyer Automotive is.
Right.
To keep it to the same depth as the case above, we're just doing 3-inch aluminum returns on the sides and back, and then putting LEDs and the power unit inside to illuminate it. It'll be a metal routed face with the white letters and the yellow logo of Sprint.
Okay.
Was Sprint existing or is Sprint new?
Well, Sprint is a new tenant of Jim Gartmeyer's, and but they've been there a few months or
Right, so
whatever.
that sign is already there.
Ru-
The Sprint sign is already
No,
there.
well, no, that sign's not there.
Right.
They have a wall sign up, but the Gartmeyer sign is there. Yes, if that's what you're asking.
All right.
That was previously.
All right, so it's a
Sign
whole new
Studio.
deal then.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Jim, I
right,
had a-
sounds good. Yeah.
Did Sprint come in for the wall sign? Do you remember that?
I wasn't here.
I don't, I've only been back for like 5 or 6 meetings, but I don't remember them.
No.
We should probably just double check.
Yeah,
Dennis, did you
I
represent
didn't-
them?
I
Do you
didn't
remember
do
for a
that.
wall sign?
Pardon me?
Did you represent him for a wall sign, do you know?
No,
You did not?
I didn't do that sign, and I'm
Okay.
not sure about that.
Well, why don't we make sure?
Bill, could we ask somebody to look that up?
Yeah, we can check into that for you.
I don't recall him coming in. I could have missed the meeting. Tony, you don't recall?
I don't
The wall
remember.
sign.
The Sprint, when they came in, yeah, we'll check and see if
for
they
the
came
wall
in.
sign. Make sure they were here.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm actually doing this for another sign company that asked me to do this, so I don't know who.
Okay.
All right. So there's no issues with rear illumination of the whole sign because it's metal. You know the drill. The
Right.
letters are 9.5 inches. No problem there. The height obviously is no
Yeah.
problem.
Square
And
footage.
square footage, we're at 23.4 or something
Right.
total.
Okay.
I guess the only problem I have with it, we're getting a totem pole sign, and it's kind of disorganized. It's got a heavier sign at the top, the bottom. I mean,
We're kind
I
of
think
restricted.
Architecture, I'd like to see it a little better organized than that.
It's kind of restrictive because of the stone wall there. The opening is only
Oh,
so much there. We can't go, that sign exceeds, the top sign exceeds the stone wall opening there. And we need that to attach to the existing poles. So we're kind of stuck there.
Well, there are posts that come up out of that flagstone.
That's
yeah, but
correct.
where the little slope coping comes up, if he was to make it as wide as Gartmeyer, he would be into the slate.
Well, why can't they just make Gartmeyer the same width as Sprint?
Because Gartmeyer would say, I don't
Gartmeyer's
want to remake
existing.
my sign.
Right.
All right.
I was wondering about that. The Sprint sign would look better, a little larger. Is there a reason why you stopped right at the edge of the poles, or?
We just thought it would look cleaner at the end of that. I mean, we could go larger, but it's not going to line up with the case above.
No, naturally.
Well, I like seeing both the same size, but it's up to our chairman.
No, it's not up to me. No,
No.
no. That's
What do you
your
think?
opinion. I understand both of you, what you're saying, and I understand why Dennis didn't do that.
That's a fairly new.
I mean, I would say it's a little different than a, Joe Birch is here somewhere, coming in, with a new development where they're setting up a monument sign for,
I mean, it's okay.
for the
I'm not
next
gonna get
15
upset.
years.
Right.
And you want everything to line up and it's clean and this, that, and the other. It's a retrofit, unfortunately.
Right.
It's not a perfect world. It's not perfect design review board. It's not perfect in the rest of the world either. So. That's it. Move on.
So I agree with you though.
Yeah.
But I'm loath to make them.
I mean, the monument's good. You can't ask them to destroy the monument for the sign, and I think it's unfair to make Garthmeyer put a new sign up to. So,
That's fairly new.
Right.
Oh, is it?
It's like a year old.
Yeah. Okay. Are you okay with that? Then? Yeah. Okay. He winces at least.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
DRB 1130, Gartmeyer Automotive, approved as submitted.
actually, it's Sprint.
And-
I'm sorry, they call it Garthmeyer there.
Yeah.
Do you want to say something that we're going to check into the wall sign? to make
We're going to check with the provision that we check into the wall sign. None of us can remember
Okay.
approving it.
Yeah, we'll check into that.
sure? Okay.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I
Dennis.
see you. Okay.
Someday we're going to stick to our day jobs. But we're getting good at it.
All right, so if Sprint hasn't been in, they'll come in with the wall sign?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, they have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fifth item on the agenda is DRB-11-31, Villanova University at 800 Lancaster Avenue in Wayne. In Wayne? Wow. Rosemont? Villanova? For a wall sign.
It's for a...
Yeah, it's a ground sign.
Ground sign.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, I'm Steve Hildebrand, representing
I see.
Villanova tonight. Do you have any general questions to start out? You want me to give you a quick description on what we're doing here?
Sure. Yeah.
This sign is basically being relocated from the Ithan Lancaster Avenue location that it was for years and years and years, and we put a new sign
Right.
there just recently. So
By the
we
way, it
wanted
looks
to-
nice. Looks nice.
It looks good, doesn't it?
Yep.
So we want to relocate this over to the Spring Mill Road entrance. We call it the Fedigan entrance is where we want to put it to get good use of it. So basically, it'll go over there as it was. We're going to build the same exact base, light it with two 20-watt metal halides, similar to the new law school building as far as illumination and type of light. And that's basically the gist of it. The letters are like 8 inches high, and the whole thing's brass, and the letters are the painted brass to give the contrast.
Did you all salvage the stone, or are you doing new
Yeah,
stone?
we took it all apart and took it back, and we have it all ready to go.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, it's a sign we previously approved, so I guess it's already approved.
Well, it could have been 30 years ago.
Before you and me.
That's right. Yeah, but when I looked at it, I didn't see anything that jumped out at me. I mean, it looks
Yeah.
nice. It's a nice looking
It's a
sign.
nice,
even
clean
though it
sign.
has some age to it.
The only thing is the lights are a little weird, don't you think, those spots?
I actually don't. I
Don't you?
actually like those lights.
Because, I mean, it looks like the weed whackers kind of chewed up the grass.
Oh,
around
at the
there
law
and all.
school?
Yeah, just,
Good. Yeah, I like the lights myself.
Okay.
I think they're pretty innocuous. And those are, I think they're metal halide probably, right?
They're metal halide, that's
Steve?
correct, 220
Which makes
watt.
them smaller.
They're
Okay.
small, it's very
than your
slight.
normal,
Right.
Which I kind of like.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
And this
though.
is in a daylily bed, so the
Oh, it
weed
is?
whacker's going to be sort of banned from whacking around these things. I don't think they're going to sort of disappear,
Oh.
I believe. If you drive by there, you'll see it's like a daylily planting there, so
Okay.
it'll blend in nicely.
okay, so you're putting a bed in.
Yes, well, it's
Okay.
there right now. We're just
It's
going to
there?
go. Yes.
Okay, good.
You can go by and
Great.
see
That
it.
solves that problem then.
Oh, now, one thing, Steve, I'm sorry. When it was at the other location, was it two-sided or one-sided?
One-sided, still
So
one-sided.
it's still going to be one-sided,
Still one-sided.
facing Lancaster Avenue.
Facing Lancaster Avenue,
Okay,
correct, south.
gotcha. All right.
Correct.
And the back of the sign looks okay?
Looks fine.
Okay.
It's great shape.
It's easy enough.
Yeah, it looks, I'm glad you're doing this. I think it's
Yeah,
nice.
just might as well use it. It's-
Right.
Yeah, the new one was one-sided too, I remember. Right, the new one we approved. Yeah. So, no need for
ready?
backside. Let her rip.
Sure.
DRB 1131 Villanova University, approved as submitted.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, okay.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you. Okay, next item on our agenda is South Moon Under, DRB-11-32. This is for one wall sign, 205 West Lancaster Avenue in Wayne. Oh, I was reading, when I said wall sign in Wayne, I was reading it wrong. I'm sorry. Anybody on the agenda must have thought I was an idiot. Okay. Good
Good
evening.
evening. I'm Bob Biernack with the Art Display Company.
Joe, can you turn that around? Oh, okay, thanks, here we go.
Okay, so you're a new wall sign.
Correct. We were here back in 2003, got approval for the canopy with the sign on
Right.
illuminated letters on top of the canopy.
Yep.
The stores, South Moon Under, they're going through various internal their renovations, so they're trying to update their signs. Sign's a little small, it's not visible from the
Are they a
street.
chain? Is South Moon Under a chain of stores?
They're locally from Virginia, but they have like 8 stores
Oh, okay.
around the,
Okay.
this is the farthest point, but most of them like in Washington.
Washington area,
metropolitan.
right.
So basically, they're just changing the typeface. It's still the same store.
Yes, same store, same thing.
All right. Well, right now, if you recall, they're on top of that canopy.
It's on top of the can. We removed
You don't
that.
see it here, but,
Oh,
oh, is there a picture of it?
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Canopy.
So they're moving it on to the,
Yeah, we're
on the
removing those letters above the canopy and installing new illuminated letters above, on top of the
letters are on top.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So the letters themselves have an acrylic face,
Correct.
white, internally illuminated
Correct.
with, is that low voltage or I mean,
Yeah, low voltage LED.
LEDs?
And
And
there's
then
a
the
race.
returns are black aluminum,
No, the returns are silver, painted
Okay.
metallic silver.
which is they have silver kind of as their
Yeah.
on the round. Okay.
And
that's
the letters
very
are
attractive.
mounted on
Yeah, it
this
looks nice.
raceway. The raceway is painted same color as the brick. So
Oh,
it
okay.
will mesh into the building.
That's good.
Jim, I wasn't here for that Salon d'Artiste, but I guess they came in within the last year, which is their neighbor. Is it pretty
Yeah,
much
they
mimic?
do.
You remember that? That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
white, I don't know if they have the raceway too, but I imagine they
Right.
probably do.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's going to kind of balance out
Should.
the other side.
Bob, do you know how high the letters are above the sidewalk?
I was calculating it's right around 14.
14, yeah, I see the doors on
Yeah.
the photos. They're probably 7 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's probably right. And then the height of the letters, the T and the H are 19, the other letters are 15.
Correct.
Do you all have a problem with that?
I think we're good with that. What do you think, Ted?
No, I have a problem with
No
Yeah, I
problem,
think it
okay.
looks good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it's overall it's under 50 square feet.
50, okay, yeah, right. No, it's nice looking, nice looking.
Okay, so the other sign's gone.
Yeah, the other sign will be gone when we
Right.
come in to install the new sign.
Does that canopy need to be replaced, or is there any damage to it when you take the letters off, or?
Well, we're probably going to we're going to put a new skin on top of it where the other letters are mounted on the raceway also,
Okay.
curved like the
Right.
canopy. So when we remove there's a couple of bolts, we're going to skin it on top of it again.
Okay, good.
Okay,
So that will cover
So
the
you won't
holes.
see anything.
Yeah, you won't see it.
all right, good.
And any window signage?
No,
Any
there's no
additions of
window
window signage? Okay.
Oh, it looks nice. Okay, I have no problems with it. You guys okay? So we have a motion?
Go ahead, Bob, it's your turn. I'm worn out.
You're one out, okay. I make a motion that we approve DRB 11-32, the application of South Moon Under for a new wall sign as submitted.
Is there a
Thank you,
second?
sir.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank you. Okay, that brings us to item number 7, DRB-11-33. This is an application from Blue Mercury at 100 East Lancaster Avenue in Wayne for one wall sign and one window sign. Good evening. Yeah.
That's me. Hi.
You want to introduce yourself?
My name's Robert Milback with Blue Mercury.
Oh, okay.
Well, you got a 10-minute promo. Go ahead. Tell us about Blue Mercury.
Blue Mercury is a cosmetic retail store. Sells different brands of cosmetics.
Can it help me?
They have men products in there. Yes, they do.
Now I'm more interested.
But leans more towards female. We have about 35 stores across the United States here. We have one at UPenn, one at Rittenhouse Square, as a matter of fact, and Tropicana and so forth.
Okay. Okay. So why don't you tell us about your signs?
They're acrylic signs.
You have a temporary sign up now.
Yes, we have a temporary sign up for now. Banner sign up there now.
At first, I thought you were a used car dealer. It said Blue Mercury, so I was starting to get interested.
The letters are acrylic. Okay. The only certain letters that we had at 18, all your letters are at 12 inches, except the B, the L, and the Y, because that's our offset.
Right.
So we try to keep everything within your guideline there.
And this sign's not illuminated or
No,
illuminated.
there's canopy lights.
Gooseneck lamps, but the letters themselves are just vacuum formed.
Correct.
Acrylic. Okay. Spaced off, and then the blue background is what, aluminum?
Yeah, it's a pan sign.
Painted aluminum?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be it's a bake finish on there.
Okay. Now, you were probably here when we were talking about repairing anything that was left over, so.
Yes. Because right now.
The clothing store that was there.
Yeah, and then behind that we saw a Gap sign there, and there's a metal track going around there. We saw that.
Okay, so you guys are responsible to repair anything?
Yeah, we're going to take off that whole piece there.
And you can take down the retail space available sign, too.
Right. If Joe will let them take it down. So. Okay, so you have two of these. You have one on Lancaster and you have one on South Wayne.
Correct.
Of the wall signs. Do you have any comments, Bob?
So just to clarify, so it's basically this beige color pan as such, we'll call it. It's going to fit into the existing area.
Right, because right above there's because it's like a stone. You can see where exactly now. It's going to fit exactly in that
So that'll
space.
fit right in there. Then you're going to have your blue sign basically on top of that.
Correct.
Will there be some dimension to those letters, or how's that going to
Yeah.
work?
Yeah, 3 inches deep.
3 inches deep. Okay.
The pan sign's 2 inches.
Which is good.
Okay, good.
And then the acrylic, the first letters, they make up the taglines, a half-inch thick.
Okay. Okay, good.
Yeah, that'll look good.
Nice job.
Non-illuminated.
I don't know if you saw, we also have, there's a blade sign.
Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we brought that to your attention too.
I'm sorry, what was that? What sign were you talking about? I'm sorry.
As a blade sign, it like sticks out.
A projecting sign?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's at the corner on the Lancaster. You'll see it on the Lancaster side.
Correct.
It's 12 by 30. Basically the same, very similar, just shrunk down.
Right, just shrunk down to size.
The blade sign?
Yeah, just the requirements for that.
Where's a picture of that?
Did you checked in the zoning book just to make sure that meets the requirements?
Yep,
Okay,
that's what we
good.
did.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe made sure we went back and forth, because they helped us do the whole,
Right. That's
intro
something
there.
new we added just a couple of years ago, the projecting signs. So there hasn't been a whole lot before us, maybe 3 or 4 or 5
Right.
or so, yeah.
Right.
So, okay.
So you guys okay with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. That naturally won't swing, right? That's going to be stationary.
Right, stationary,
Right.
correct.
Okay. And then you are showing some window Blue Mercury, looks like vinyl letters on the glass. Is that up there now? Or you're proposing
No,
it?
everything's been taken off.
You're proposing those?
Correct, put vinyl.
Okay.
But they're conforming.
And yeah, as long as it's less than 20% of the window area, that's fine too.
Right.
Um,
Because I even had dimensions on this. Yeah, it's all way.
Oh, yeah, it's way under,
Yeah.
that is, okay. The height of the signs are fine, I'm sure, well under.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
You probably heard us before, and you wouldn't do it anyway, but the fasteners have to be concealed. So,
Unless they're making an architectural statement.
Well, yeah, we never address that, but, yeah.
You just never know, right?
We rule on that.
Okay. It's nice. It looks good.
Yeah. Great.
Anything
Good
else,
luck.
Tony?
When's the opening?
Well, I'm waiting for approval for the permits. We're looking, I think, right now for August 15th.
Good.
Okay. You okay, Bob?
No, I'm fine.
All right.
DRB 1133, Blue Mercury. Approved as submitted.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I won't get my dream car.
You can get some makeup.
Just out of curiosity, one last thing, excuse me, one last thing, the hoods for the lights, are you going to keep those the same color, or are they going to be painted, or
They'll probably paint to the blue, the
to
accent.
match the blue?
Yes.
Okay. All right, good.
All right.
Okay. That brings us to the 8th item on the agenda, DRB-11-34, Water Dog Computer Works, 121 North Wayne Avenue, in Wayne, for one window sign. Aye.
Hi, I'm Fred Robinson. I'm the owner of Water Dog Computer Works, and I guess tell you a little bit about the business.
And you've trained dogs to fix computers.
Actually, it's my passion. I've had 2 water dogs, and
Okay.
my water dog looks just like that guy. We've been in business since 2002, repairing computers for both businesses and consumers. We actually just moved from Narberth to this new location as of July 1st. And we support both PC and the Mac platform. We come to you, you bring it to us. We can also do remote support. So
We need
we're a
you.
full-service operation.
Great.
Great.
Welcome.
And thank you.
Okay, so this is a window sign.
I guess technically it is.
Is it
yeah.
vinyl?
It's vinyl. It's vinyl.
Okay.
It's all vinyl.
Gotcha.
And it's all, pieces that are cut out and, I guess, adhere to the window from the outside.
Okay. And have you calculated the area in terms of?
The restrictions I gave the design artist, I said it cannot exceed 20%. And she actually asked me, which I have here, the measurements of the window. So that's what she went by.
Okay.
So even if you look at what I put down in the application where it talks about like it's 87 by 15, that's what the company that's making up said that's the total vinyl they're using, but that included the whole thing as if it was one piece, but it's
Right.
not. As you can see, it's being punched out and reduced. In other words, these are individual letters going up here.
Right, right.
There's no backing. What it looks like is a backing, but that's the reflection of the
Right.
the sky
But-
itself.
So the mustard color is the only backing?
That's the only backing, correct, and with the logo.
Right.
Other than that, it's all
So,
clear.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So if you just
Oh, yeah.
box out the letters.
So,
Tony,
And the
you-
window that's displayed there, there's a old awning above it that was up there, so there's actually more window showing that should be showing.
That goes up beyond the awning, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I've
exactly.
actually submitted what it looks like today,
Oh, I see.
which you've seen in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looked like before. They actually took down the main Brazil,
Okay.
and we're applying next month for an awning.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yes.
I was wondering that.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
We didn't realize we had to do it, so we missed today's deadline.
the
for
current
that.
signage in your window is not this signage, correct?
No,
what you
no,
have
what's
in
in the
there
window
now?
now is our temporary banner.
That's your temporary banner?
Yes,
Okay,
that's
good.
coming down.
Okay,
We applied for that
okay,
a few
fine.
weeks ago.
No
Gotcha.
problem.
And we're trying to follow all the rules.
Okay,
Good.
great.
Very tasteful.
Yeah, I think it's cute. It's nice.
Thank you.
I like it.
I was just kind of playing around with the numbers, and I think we're still in good shape with this, but, you're looking at this building, and the next applicant, I believe, is coming in also for another wall sign, so, when do we reach the max? They're allowed 2 square feet for each linear footage of frontage. I still think we're well below that, but I guess
Okay.
that's something we should just keep in mind as more and more people want to put signs in that building.
Right, right.
Yeah, and the window signage is added into the wall signage, so it all computes into total
So that
signage.
competes in this front, oh, yeah.
Yeah, for total signage on a building,
Okay.
so we have to keep
Yeah.
that in mind, so,
Yeah, the only thing I'm putting up next, or applying for, is the awning.
right.
Would just be our name on it in white
Right,
letters.
Okay.
So I don't know what the frontage is on that building, you guys would have a better
And when you
idea.
say you're applying for the,
That means next month. I have to submit the application.
He's coming back for an
Yeah.
awning.
does he have to submit an application for an awning?
Yeah.
Are you,
Yep.
Are you replacing it in kind? Is it black?
I'm replacing the name on the awning, not the actual awning. I mean, the structure's identical, same exact
The
frame.
color's identical.
Color's identical, same color lettering, but it's going to be my company name.
Well, can we approve that tonight to save the trip?
I'll ask you guys if you feel comfortable.
What do you think, Bob?
Yeah. What do you think?
Do you have an image of what that's going to look like in here too, or?
No, I didn't bring that with me.
Yeah, I mean,
it's,
probably
What
should
would
have
you
it.
do
Would it
is
just say
replace-
Water Dog Computer
it's
Works?
exactly this and Water Dog Computer Works.
Yeah, I'd like to bring them back, but just so you guys have a better picture of it.
Okay.
We're next door.
Oh,
Okay. That,
Oh,
Of the Water Dog?
He's the
Oh, thank you.
yeah, it's got the handmade Brazil, but
Oh, yeah, the image,
yeah, but it's not his sign. It's up to you. I mean, if you guys want to.
I think the letters are 4 inches high, to be exact. We could have made it larger,
You
but,
can go up to 8, I believe
right,
it is.
but
Yeah.
we felt, because of the length of the name, because I was actually running up the app last night, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
height
it
of
says
8
4
inches, so you can go up to 8.
Right, but I believe it's going to be 4.
yeah, 8 inches for the letters on the drawing.
Yeah, it's same exact frame, just Water Dog Computer Works.
yeah, I approve it, so it didn't have to come in again.
You want to put the logo on there too, or not?
No,
No,
oh, just the white lettering of the name.
I'm okay with that.
I'm all right.
We can just say it's white letters and the same
Yeah.
typeface.
Right,
Less than 8
8
inches.
inches, right, 8 inches or less.
Okay,
Yeah, I wouldn't make them have to resubmit it.
all right,
Oh, I appreciate that, thank
Okay.
you.
okay. I get about 50 feet for the front of that building.
That's what I'm figuring. Consider a lot, about 100 square feet total, and I think we're still
Yeah.
in good shape there, but just something to keep in mind.
Okay. All right. Do we have a motion then?
And it's 4-inch letters.
Yeah, the letters on the name will be 4 inches.
Water Dog Computer Works will be 4-inch letters. They'll be white on black.
Correct.
All right.
Okay, have a motion?
Do you want to go, Bob?
Okay.
DRB 1134, Water Dog Computer Works, approved as submitted with a provision that the awning, when it's replaced in kind, will be the same shape, style black awning, and will have 4-inch white letters, Water Dog Computer Works, on the fascia of the awning.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thanks.
Thank you.
Good luck in that
Thank you.
location there.
Thanks, we're looking forward to it.
All right.
Come on over, meet the Water Dog himself, he's in there.
Come and meet, don't want to bring my computer, how about that? Okay, so that brings us to DRB-11-35. This is North Point Real Estate, also at 121 North Avenue, Wayne Avenue, in Wayne, for one wall sign and one awning. Good evening.
Good evening, guys. I'm Robert Shuck. This is David Wire. We're with North Point. We're a real estate lending insurance company. This is Mike Capelli. He's with Worldwide Capital. He's our sign contractor. And what we've submitted here is an aluminum box. It's in the same building as Water Dog.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also here for a new awning as well.
Okay.
Here is the location. It's an aluminum box. It is illuminated. It's going to be black painted. Only the logo, the N, and the lettering, and these bars will light up. The rest will be black painted.
Okay.
The awning, we're going to change something to be more consistent with the street. Right now, what was up there before was almost a bell-shaped awning. That's been taken down. We're going to replace it with a more streamlined, that's more consistent with the neighbors on the street, like Teresa's, and a couple other places have more streamlined, all-black awning, no lettering, just a very clean awning on there.
So you're right next to Water Dog.
Water Dog, yeah.
Yes.
Water Dog's this location right here.
What's your feelings, Jim, about having 3 different awnings on that building?
Yeah.
I mean, you have 3 different awnings.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I wish they could all be the same, but
Currently, there is no awning above on our window.
Right, but there used
Yeah,
to,
there
at
used
least
to
the
be.
2 used to match.
Yeah.
I like the simpler awning. I think these awnings were fine when it was a dress shop.
Okay.
You know, for a real estate company and a computer
Mhm.
company, something cleaner might look better.
I mean, it's one building, and I think, you know, if the awnings were consistent, I think it would look better.
Did you see their awning? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I raised a question with the...
Should I have him come up? Yeah, want to come up to the mic, please? Thanks.
Yeah, well, all this was taking place, the landlord basically informed me that they were going to change their awning style. So my response back was, well, why do I have to change mine because they're changing theirs? I was looking for the least expensive way to redo this, which is essentially to rewrap.
Oh, you were going to use the old frame.
Yeah, I'm using the old frame.
I see.
Now, obviously, if the board deems it, I'll go to the other style. It's a little bit more money, but I was trying to avoid the expense. But, you know, I'm not going to argue the point.
No, I hear you. Oh, boy.
So we're sort of in our...
No, I understand.
Here's what the awning, did you have a picture of what it looks like? I think I gave you my packet. Should I show it over here or hand you? That's the style,
Currently with scallops and the little...
Yeah, I guess it's a little,
I
as you said,
understand.
it was a dressed up style. Yeah.
Well,
We can recommend, we can't make you.
You would like them to both look the same
Well,
style as ideally.
I would. On the other hand,
Because
I'd
it's
like
one
them to look
building.
like the new style, but I don't want to put you in a position where you feel like you got railroaded.
Well, I guess since the board made me a concession tonight to allow me to do one proposal, then I'll concede and do it the same. How's that?
Would you?
That'd be
Sure.
terrific.
Yeah.
Wow,
Once
you're
it's
like the
done.
guy who
Both
caught the
awnings will be
Jeter
the same
baseball.
Thank you very much. That's-
Well, I'm thanking you. I mean, you just saved me the repeat trip and headaches of filling out another form.
If you're okay with that, that would be the best of all worlds.
Yeah, why don't I do that? I'm
Okay.
new to the area, but I live in Devon, but I
Right.
want to be part of the community.
Oh, great. All right. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Okay. All right, so, good. Okay, so we're good with that. Then I think that's nice.
Yeah, I think it's
Good,
more balanced,
okay.
that building, yeah.
All right.
Now we're down to
How many
wall
other
sign.
tenants are in the building? Upstairs?
3 floors, so you have
Oh, plus downstairs, yeah.
the basement, you enter in.
Okay, gotcha,
Isn't there a dance studio in there?
gotcha, okay. Well, I think my opinion is your sign looks great, I like it a lot. I might say in the same vein as the awnings wanting to match, we still have those 2 signs flanking the front doors, which are a little incongruous, you know, with where we're heading with this thing.
The marquees.
Yeah, and we know, you know, they've been there for a long time, and tenants change and so forth. But I mean, I guess it is what it is.
It's not it's an attractive sign. So,
The new one or the existing
well, I
one?
think the new one is.
Yeah, oh, no,
I've
it
no-
is.
Yeah,
Very
I have no
much.
problem with it.
Very much.
They need some identification, though they do have signage on the glass, right?
That's coming down. That's just to block the construction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
All
got a
right.
permit for that.
Yeah, I see no reason not to, I think it's nice looking.
Yeah.
You okay with it?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Are you going to have window signage?
No. We
All right.
actually designed the officers all glass, so the light comes through.
Okay, all right,
Okay, so the existing window signage comes down?
Yeah, it has to.
Once the wall sign comes up?
okay.
No, it has to, you guys only have 30-day.
Okay.
So it has to
All right.
come down at the end of this month.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Okay.
Well, it looks good, and good luck with
Thank
your business there. So do we
All
have a
right, so
motion?
you know
on
about
that?
the opaque background, we talked about that.
Yeah,
What
it's
part
gonna
will
be
be
the-
Yeah, he said it.
It's-
Okay.
Yep,
Okay,
good.
looks good.
All right. Somebody want to make a motion then?
Shall I go, Bob?
Go ahead, Matt.
Okay. DRB 1135, North Point Real Estate, approved as submitted.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, thanks.
Thank you. Okay, that brings us to DRB.
We have to go back on the other proposal from Water Dog
Yeah.
that they are going
Yeah, why don't you
to-
just go back and amend your motion for
Okay, that's a good
DRB
idea.
1134 to add the language that, the applicant will match the North Point awning proposal.
Good,
Does that sound good?
that's it.
You want us to make? a
Yeah, I
new
would
motion?
just, if one of you
Okay.
could just make a motion amending DRB
Just
1134.
make it.
DRB 1134, Water Dog Computer Works, we're making a motion amending the approval, whereas Water Dog has committed to replace their awning to be consistent with North Point Real Estate.
Right. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry. So we're DRB-11-36. This is Nova Cleaners at 536 West Lancaster Avenue for one wall sign. Good evening.
Good evening. My name is Joe Kim. I'm with ML Sign. We'll be making this sign for Mr. Shim.
Mhm.
Okay. The letters height's going to be 18 inches. It's going to be internally illuminated by low voltage LEDs with power supplies, and it'll be on a raceway.
Okay.
So they're backlit can letters, right?
Yes, it's got
Okay.
the returns.
And the letters are white acrylic, the letter face,
It'll be a white polycarbonate.
white polycarbonate.
Right.
And then the raceway, it looks like you're painting it similar color to the metal roof?
It'll be the same colors, which is, it's made by Sherwin-Williams High Performance Acrylic Gloss B66 T304, which is the paint that
It's on
Mr. Shim used.
the
yes.
fascia or the roof. Okay, that's fine. Now, these letters are 18 inches.
Probably a little high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that we just approved Nova Grill a few months back, and he had capital N, capital G, and we allowed him 16 inches and then 14 for his other letters.
Okay.
So we try to stay under 18. And 18 inches is a bit large.
Okay.
Especially
so-
that's not pretty close to the road. There's only basically the
So we can
parking
approve 16.
I would say
Yeah.
16 would be.
16 inch?
Jim, the question I had is, do we feel this is a sign mounted to a roof or not? It's a tough, it's a tough call, because there's a slope to that, and I don't know if you
I
want to call it a
know.
roof or a facade, or,
Well, and the question is, the code does not allow signs to be attached to roofs.
Right.
But the intention is, and you remember you weren't here, Tony, the one over on County Line Road that we went round and round about. So you don't have
It's a
big
pet
billboard,
peeve.
what's
Right.
the one in Boston, the Sitco sign on top of that building. But here, it's an architectural feature. There's no,
It's
he
a
has
pet
no,
Eve.
he has nowhere
Right.
else he
I
can
know,
put it.
I know.
I understand why you're saying
Yeah,
that.
exactly, yeah.
But I think it's an architectural feature
Okay.
as much as it's roof.
Right.
Okay. Are you okay with 16 inches, lowering those letters to 16?
I think Mr. Shim's going to be okay with
He'll be
16
okay with
inch,
that?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, it looks good. And painting the raceway, that color will be nice. What are the returns of the letters? Aluminum?
It's going to be made out of the mill finish aluminum.
Same color, that same blue, or no?
No, that's going to leave it as a mill finish.
Oh, mill finish. Okay. All right.
Which is
Fine.
going to look like a stainless steel.
Yeah, it's silver. Okay. All right. That seems fine. Are you okay?
Yeah, Jim, how about the Nova itself, the logo? I mean, does that have to be opaque, do you think, or not?
I don't think so. Is
That's-
the Nova's internally illuminated as well?
Yes.
That's part of his name.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, you're saying the white
The
part
white,
of it?
yeah.
It's going to be a white with vinyl overlay, Nova,
Right.
and
Do we make that opaque?
edges made by Oracle.
How large is that?
It's not that big.
Yeah, I can't believe it's
I
going to be
would
that big.
s-
Any idea how big that's going to be?
Well, it's
The
gonna-
Nova logo itself?
Well, the box itself was going to be 18 inches high.
So now it's going to be 16.
It's going to be 16.
16,
Right.
any on length, you think, 30 or so? Or?
Probably, or 24. Or,
24, 28 inches.
and it sounds contradictory because we made her do it,
Right.
but I know like there's that brain balance in the building over there.
Right,
They
okay,
have
right.
that brain thing.
Mhm.
We went around and we thought it's not like it's a big box sign.
Right. I know what you're saying.
Wayne Pizza or something.
Sure.
It's part of something that's on a building. We didn't, as long as it's, the intent of that is to not be garish and.
Well, Nova's kind of a logo.
Right. I'm okay with it if you.
Yeah, it's not that big. I just want to make sure we're,
I'm okay.
we're in agreement with that. And
If
we're
you
not
guys
gonna
are
get-
okay, I'm okay.
As long as we're not going to get burned down the road with that.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's going to shrink
Looks
also
good.
to 16 inches.
Yeah. So
Right.
proportionally, you'll shrink that as well. Okay.
There's actually, I'm sorry. I don't
I'm sorry.
You're right.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. One other thing, on a site inspection, I noticed the freestanding sign by the road.
Right.
Looks like you're doing some work to that.
Not to my knowledge.
Well, it looks like he was jackhammering on Sunday, and I don't know if he's going to put a new bed in there, which is fine, because the bed there looks terrible. So I could use a new flower bed and stuff like that. But the problem is that one of the panels on the pole sign is broken, so that's going to have to get repaired.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
bring that to Mr. Shim's
Yeah, it's the
attention.
panel on the east side.
East
And I'm
side.
sure he's aware of it, but it's got a big hole in it. So, yeah, it's a freestanding sign by the,
Okay, so let's just make that a part
right,
of
the condition, yeah,
so you'll have to tell Mr. Shim that.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's a joint venture on that pole sign where Nova's on the top, Polaris is on the bottom.
Right.
The Polaris portion's broken, but it looks like it's one solid plate for both
Okay.
those guys. Or if
Okay.
it's just the bottom plate, Polaris is going to have to fix it,
Okay.
so.
Sounds good.
And like I say, it looks like they're putting a new planter bed at the base. Evidently, he's done some work to the building recently to spruce it up a little bit. So I guess
didn't know
that's
that.
part of the, yeah, I think he's painted it up and
Okay.
enhanced the building a little bit, so.
All right, good.
Any other signage you're going to do for him, or you think that's it?
No, that's the only thing we were hired for.
Okay, well, hopefully he hires
But
you for the
now-
other sign too.
Now we gotta go
Okay.
talk to him about the broken
Yeah.
freestanding
Right,
sign.
right, that needs to get fixed.
All right, great. Anything else?
Danny, anything else?
No?
No? You want to do it?
No.
You had it? All right, ready,
Okay.
Jim?
Yeah.
Okay, I make a motion that we approve DRB 11-36, the application of Nova Cleaners for the Nova Cleaner sign mounted on the building with the letter size and the logo to be no larger than 16 inches, and that the freestanding sign at the corner of Sugartown and Route 30, the panel be replaced because it's broken.
Okay.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, John.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, that brings us to DRB-11-37. This is Panera Bread Company, or is it company? I don't know. 319 East Lancaster Avenue in Wayne for one wall sign and 3 awnings. Good evening.
How are you? My name is Joe DeRoma. I'm with American Bread, Panera Bread.
Okay.
Terrific. Tell us about this new business.
What's that?
Well, Panera Bread is we're a franchise group. We're have 30 locations around PA, Delaware, and New Jersey. Company-wide, there's about 1,800 stores.
All right.
So
Have you ever been to Panera Bread?
You're going in the Acme space?
yes.
Okay.
You haven't been to Panera Bread yet?
Tony.
No, we,
I'll have to get you there.
Yeah.
what is it? You have all different kinds of
Well, we
specialty
do all
breads
our own fresh baked breads, soups.
baked on premises?
Yep, every night. Soups, salads, sandwiches.
Oh,
So it's a
okay.
good variety of different things.
So you're a restaurant as well?
Yes,
Oh, I see.
full service.
Pastries?
Pastries.
So there's 1,800 Panera Breads
Roughly nationwide, yeah.
nationwide.
Where did it start?
1,800?
St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice, nice
1,800.
It's done real well, and we have one on Sweetsford
One
Road
in King
now.
of Prussia.
Right.
One in Broomall.
Gateway Shopping Center.
So there's 30 in this region, in
Yeah.
other words. Okay.
When do you plan to open?
Either it's December or January, depending on how permits fall out.
Okay.
So, it's funny, I've only been there once, but it's a retail operation as well as a restaurant?
Yes.
I mean, will people go in there and buy loaves of bread and walk out?
Breads, pastries, cookies, brownies, all kinds of different things.
Okay.
It's a big, big lunch place
Yeah.
and dinner.
And dinner also?
Yeah. And breakfast. Coffees.
Got it all.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Good. Okay, so why don't you take us through why don't we start with the wall sign?
Okay. The wall sign is 29.5 square feet total. It has 4 colors to it. The top of the sign is 15 feet from the ground. Behind the sign, and it's going to be behind the sign and above the awning, is a stucco manor white, which is going to match the rest of the shopping center. So I'm not sure what else you need from that, but
The letters are internally illuminated.
internally illuminated, LED illumination, white.
Is the logo illuminated?
Logo would be illuminated, yeah.
Okay.
How large is the P in Panera, the letter height?
It says 20 inches on here.
20, and then how about like the A and the N?
The A and the N
Maybe
are
12-ish.
12.
12. Not
I mean,
bad.
that's okay for that size.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
I meant to ask you, what is the cuisine? Is it like American or, well, these guys are figuring out the sign.
Yeah, I would say it's American, your typical bakery, and then...
Italian, maybe, American Italian,
Well,
or,
we have some, interesting type sandwiches, so we have a little bit of an Italian mix in there. We have, regular fare, very American fare,
He won't like this, but think Cosi or...
no.
You're thinking South Philly.
Think
that's
better
what
than
you're
Cosi.
thinking.
The problem is, we come here at 6 o'clock, we haven't had dinner.
That's right.
So, when people start talking about food, we're
that's
kind of like Pavlov's
Had I
dog.
known, I just came from the other Wayne location.
Yeah, next
I
time you
could've-
can bring some samples, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Be glad to.
Okay. That's a good place, great place. Terrific
Great.
place.
Yeah, I think it'll do real well here. So.
Yeah.
So it looks like you guys are going to be the third one in on the east side of the building?
Yeah, more towards the end there, I think it's
On
where it
the
is.
right side as you're looking at the building?
Yeah.
Yeah,
third-
pizza
third
one
in.
end.
Yeah,
And you-
pizza, Chipotle, and then Panera, I guess?
Oh,
Right.
it's all restaurants.
Okay.
Restaurant Row.
Because Anthony's is on the far right.
Yep.
Yep,
Wayne is becoming the food court of the main line.
of the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
All right, any comments on the sign? You're under 15 feet, or you are at 15 feet.
Right at 15.
I was
Yeah.
just looking at where we had Chipotle, and I think that was right at 15 feet. Because we normally like to keep everybody aligned. 15-foot max. So I think
Yeah,
that's
good.
fine.
Anthony's is probably the same, I'd imagine. Or-
Yeah, it probably is, because I remember we talked to Chipotle about matching
Okay,
Anthony,
there
so
we
I'm
go.
sure it was a domino effect.
Sure.
So, okay. All right, and then you've got 3 awnings, is the other piece of this?
Yes, the awnings are 3 colors
Mhm.
with no graphics or no words.
Right. Those are colors from the branding, I suppose?
Yes.
Yeah.
The bottom of the awning is 8 feet above the ground.
Mm-hmm. It's just a straight angular drop. And then there's these gooseneck lamps, those are going in, those are yours, obviously, new.
Well, they're going to be consistent with the rest of the development.
Oh, okay.
Whatever's there, so.
But will they be in your colors or something, or
No,
same?
they're the standard ones that they're using.
Which is what, kind of a charcoal color or something?
There's a.
Where is this?
I don't remember what was approved, but if it's the same, that's, I don't, there's, that's
Yeah,
fine.
it just says a satin aluminum finish is all it says to it.
Oh, satin aluminum, okay.
Yeah.
All right, then it's a silverish color, okay. No, that's nice. Any comments on that?
None.
The only thing is, it's on your one plan here, it says internally lit screen printed vinyl-based fabric. Is that the material for the awning?
The notes I have on that is
Or what is
that,
the material, I guess, is the question.
they wanted to use, they would like to use vinyl, is what there was, because it's more durable, but if it has to be in fabric, if that's what's required, they would use the fabric.
Yeah, we want fabric.
Yeah.
And we don't allow internally illuminated. I'm glad you caught that.
Yeah, you can't, oops, sorry, Tom.
Awnings can't be internally illuminated.
Okay. All right.
You can have lights under the awning for ground light, but you can't The awning can't be translucent,
Right.
so it becomes a
Okay,
sign.
so vinyl would be more
Right.
translucent.
And we can only have lettering on the
So we would
vertical
want to
fascias.
see like a sunbrella canvas or something.
That's right. I have they gave us a color and material sampler if you guys want to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
This
good.
is kind
Sure.
of the feel of what they were proposing.
Thank you. And the winner is?
Do you plan on putting any lettering or anything on the awning itself?
According to this, no.
It doesn't appear.
The way it comes down, I think it's just a straight drop. It doesn't have like
Right.
that lip.
Right, just,
So
yeah.
it's just a straight drop.
And that's what the other ones have. That's nice. I like that.
And we don't
Little
typically put
cleaner look.
lettering.
Yeah. So
But I-
we're gonna nix this.
Yeah. Now, Jim, has any previous restaurants come in with awnings, do you know, or not?
Yeah.
Chipotle and
Yeah, I
Anthony's?
believe they do.
Okay, so I'm sure they're using sunbrella.
Yeah, they are.
So we should be consistent there, too.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm sure they can find those colors. or-
Oh, yeah.
That's no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna make that a requirement, but
Okay.
that'll be fine.
And that'll be non-illuminated naturally?
Right.
Sunbrella, okay.
No, it looks nice.
Thank you.
Anything else?
I think the one thing, I think you know by now, but sitting through 10 of these already tonight, but the wall sign fasteners have to be blind,
Okay.
blind fasteners, okay.
It's on there somewhere too. I saw that somewhere.
What have these guys been doing for graphics on doors? And have we been looking at anything like that, or is there,
Nobody came in. We gave them the usual 20%.
okay, no
Yeah.
window signage or anything like that? Is there a need for identification as far as an address on a door, or is it just kind of,
It's all one address.
it's all one address,
It's
yeah?
on the-
Right, okay, all right. Okay,
And typically, we don't put anything on windows or anything like that.
right, I
so
mean, you'll have your hours of operation, I imagine, on the door.
Maybe that's
or
the only
whatever,
thing,
and
but that's
yeah.
pretty small, minimal.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
all right.
So no vinyl, no lit
Right.
internal. Okay. So can we have a motion?
All right. Make a motion, we approve DRB 11-37, the application of Panera Bread at 319 East Lancaster Avenue for one wall sign as submitted and one awning that has to be a sunbrella type material. The color's okay. There'll be no graphics or lettering or anything on the awning. And the hoods or the light fixtures over top of the awning will be consistent with the current two restaurants in the development.
All right. Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, good luck.
Thank you.
You
Yep.
will. You definitely will.
Okay, that brings us to DRB-11-38. This is the kebab factory at 157 Garrett Avenue in Rosemont for one wall sign. That's not you.
Okay.
Okay, so they're not here, Bill. We'll table them.
Would you like to make a presentation anyway?
Okay, so we're going to bypass the kebab factory. I haven't noticed that they haven't put anything up there, have they, on that property?
Is that in the brick?
That's
is that
the old brick
barn?
barn.
Yeah, the old brick. I haven't been by there, so I'm not sure, but we can check it just to be sure in the meantime.
Okay, all right, so we'll put that for next time, and they'll have to reapply if they want to come back. So that brings us to Pomus and Company, 24 Loella Court in Wayne for a facade renovation. Good evening.
I do have a change from what was submitted,
Oh,
what it is. I can go over.
Thank you.
You've been so patiently sitting
Yeah,
there,
really.
waiting your turn to be last.
To be there.
Yes.
so tell us who you are, too, and
Judy Chanik with Environetics Design, architectural interior design engineering firm.
okay.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is a lot, and we
Yeah.
love it.
Where are you located?
We have one office in Malvern, in the Great Valley Corporate Center, and then another office at 1617 JFK Boulevard.
I see.
And it's been an interesting time to,
Who are the principals of that firm?
I'm one of the principals. There's 7 of us, actually. Bill Westhafer, Principal of Architecture, Jeff Morgan, Principal of Architecture, We have Mike Sidlow, principal for mechanical engineering, Jeff Smith, electrical engineering principal, Steve Devine, structural engineer
So
principal.
you've got everything, huh?
I'll say,
Yes,
yeah.
and John Kohlhaus is our higher education principal, higher ed.
How many people in the firm, Todd?
Well, it's been great. We've hired a lot recently, so, which is really good with this economy, as you know. So that's why I'm really excited, because things are going so well.
Good.
Compared to what we were doing in 2008 and 2009. So we're up to 33 now.
Great.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's inclusive all engineering, interiors, architecture. So it's pretty
Terrific.
exciting. The change here, do you want me just to give you a brief
Yeah,
overview
yeah,
of
absolutely.
what's...
Yep. Sure. So this is the building back behind the
Back behind the
Llewellyn
training.
building where the testing center is, and I forget who else is in there.
Exactly. Princeton Review, and I honestly don't
Right.
know all the tenants.
Okay.
PAMIS will be occupying the entire third or upper level.
I'm sorry, who will?
PAMIS and Company.
Oh, PAMIS and Company, okay.
They're the ones that purchased
Oh, so they own the building?
They purchased the building.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say 6 months ago, maybe 9 months ago.
Oh, okay.
They are in the process of renovating the upper floor now to move their offices there. And they wanted to upgrade the appearance of the building.
Yeah, good for
and
them.
They purchased it.
No, that's Thomas's who? Is that your firm?
No, that's the
No.
owner of the building. She's
The owner
the
of the
design
building.
firm.
Oh,
She's
okay.
Environetics.
So who's the owner of the building?
It's called PAMIS and Company.
PAMIS and
What
Company.
what kind of-
Damon Macera.
What do they do?
They do, he has a number of companies. There's a few others. He has some real estate holdings. The PAMIS piece does, I don't know how to describe it. They do small parts and, I can't think of what they're called right now, I'm really sorry, but it's manufacturing of small parts. They have a plant in China, and they have one plant down in Atlanta, Georgia, and this is just a small corporate office that's going to be located there.
That's
So he's
great.
going to be
So-
the single tenant.
There's,
No, there's multiple tenants.
Yeah.
yes,
multiple
there's
tenants.
one,
Yeah.
like, I think it's Crimson Review is on the lower level. There's 2 tenants on the mid-level, and then PAMIS will occupy the upper level.
Okay.
Great.
So the intent is to remove the mansard roof, put on something a little more in keeping with some of the things that are going on in the community. And then once the mansard roof is removed, we do need to replace the stucco in that area, so that what we're proposing is doing the entire building, because there's areas now where there's cracks, it's different colors, things like that. And once we got into that, it was like, let's give it just even maybe a little bit more interest, but still trying to stay within his budget, and let's put on some stone around the base. So that's the general idea. The rendering does not show the existing railing. It was more just a rendering to give the flavor of the design and what materials would be used. It's not a true accurate rendering. We will be putting the railing back in place that is there. The lighting that is there will be put back in place, as well as the sign.
So the rendering you gave us tonight, is it just a change in the color palette, more or less?
What it is a change in, I believe the one we submitted they were proposing to put in new windows
Oh, more
here.
windows. Oh,
Right,
okay.
so they took those windows out.
Oh, the colors, though, are tended to be the same.
Yes,
Okay, because the prints are kind of different.
yes, it's the different copiers.
All right, all right.
And
So
there's
the
a railing,
new
and
skin
there's
is-
a railing on the steps.
Yes, that same railing that is there currently will be put back in place.
I see.
So you're reskinning, it's an EFIS product?
Yes,
Are you doing additional insulating?
yes, they are.
Okay. Same windows, though?
All, these 2 windows will be new on the
Oh.
upper floor.
Okay. But otherwise the same, and that's like a
Otherwise the
bronze
same.
anodized or something? I don't remember.
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, it's a great improvement. The stone is real stone or a?
No, it's
Applied
it's
stone.
the,
Applied
yeah,
stone, okay.
it's the veneer stone.
All right. And what is that? I know what veneer stone looks like, but is there a particular style you're looking for?
Yes, and we did submit it.
Oh, you did?
It was a huge board. We submitted
Oh.
all the materials. It was an actual board.
Can you get that? Oh, great. All right, so we'll wait while he's waiting for that. When when you get planning on starting this?
They want to start now, immediately,
Do
because
they
they
have a
already have
building
their...
permit or no?
They have their permits to do the
Interior
interior
work.
work, which they've started the demolition, but they have not gone for permit for this because they were told they needed
Right.
approval here before they
Right.
could go for permit.
Okay. So if you get approved tonight, then it'll go in for permitting
Right.
in a couple of days and then maybe in a
And he
couple
would
weeks.
prefer to get it underway because they're moving into that upper floor, so he'd like to have that work done before they move
Oh,
into the
okay.
upper floor.
Gotcha.
Is what the thought is.
All right.
Just out of curiosity, I wonder how many employees are going to occupy that upper floor? Just
Right now, I think it's 10.
10, okay. So it's not too much of a crunch on the current parking issues.
Right, no.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that's the style, is this the color palette, sort of a range of
That's pretty, yes.
greenish gray, cool gray?
Yes, we are currently looking at possibly going a little bit warmer because his palette on the inside has gone a little bit warmer. So
Okay.
if we do go that way, do we need to resubmit the finishes, or?
I'm okay with them, okay.
Okay.
How about the ephes? Would that be a warm cream color or?
We submitted that too.
Oh.
Sorry. But yes, it is.
Yeah, I only saw that back there, but probably, we probably.
It's in a box, and there's a piece of the coping is in there. All the materials are.
So if you had to
Sorry.
characterize those, sort of a putty color?
It's a little
Well-
creamier than, again, it's, as you can see, these are two different copiers
Sure.
that did this. It's more of a creamier color than putty. It's a little bit
Creamy,
more
okay.
yellow.
And then
yellow
the
than
sills
gray.
and that fascia piece are white?
A little bit more towards the off-white, so
Okay.
it won't be too stark.
But definitely a different color.
Right.
Okay. And then you're putting a new canopy over the entry or not? You are?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Over the entry as well as on the opposite side. We do not have a rendering of the opposite side, but you can see it in the plans. There will be a small canopy.
Okay.
on
And
the
that has an
opposite
ephus
side.
little fascia and then the cornice itself plus the cornice at the top of the building? Are they like a fiberglass product or something?
Five-pon.
Five-pon?
Mhm.
And it'll be black?
More of that that Doronautic
Oh,
bronze,
okay.
that brownie Doronautic
All right,
bronze.
thanks. Okay, so here's a cornice.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And so that's probably the cornice color is one of these or
Correct.
something?
Correct.
Okay. That's good. I'm sorry, John.
But again, it might go a little bit warmer, they might go a little bit browner.
Well, that looks good in general. That'll look nice.
Yeah.
Good. Very nice.
So there's no canopy, existing canopy there now, correct?
Right.
Correct.
Right, okay. And that'll be over, well, I guess, facing west.
It's
That's
at
right,
both
right.
entrances.
I'm sorry?
It's on both sides of
Oh,
the
both
building,
sides.
'cause
Yeah,
there
that's
is-
true.
You
'Cause
can
you have
see that in the plan.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. No, it'll be nice. Nothing's changing with parking or any of that? It's all
No.
the same? Okay.
Right.
The one thing, that I went by there and took a look at the building, the one thing that sticks out there is, these no parking signs and stuff, they're just littered all over the building. You can kind of see it here. These are kind of
Both of them.
freestanding on the western side of the building.
Yeah.
And then there's drilled right into the building, like, no parking, you'll be towed at $100 or whatever,
We'll put it this way, when they
We-
reskin the building, those will come off.
Definitely gonna come off, yeah.
If the owner, they may end up in the same place 5 years from now because people are taking their
Well,
parking
yeah.
space, but it'd be
He's
nice.
going to want to do it right. so.
Yeah,
But
it's
it'd be
good.
nice, they're not gonna want them there if they can help it.
I mean, they look brutal.
Gotcha.
So there's gotta be a better
Um,
way to do it.
Okay. And then they should know, your clients should know that once they come back with, they're going to need to do new tenant signage, they're going to have to come back to us. I mean, we're approving the facade tonight,
Right.
but you
he
assume they're
puts
going to want
his-
some signage, obviously.
He's talked about it, we haven't done it, any designs as yet. Right now, the
Okay.
plan is to put that same one back on, which
Oh,
would
it
be a
is.
shame.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Be a shame, but right now, that's.
Okay, well, you convince him not to.
Right, right.
And we'll be in your corner.
Isn't that sad?
Well,
Yeah, right now, we're,
I think once they see the improvement,
Yeah.
they're going to want to do something nice.
okay, so I'll just let him know that once we
Okay.
have that design, we need to resubmit
All right.
or submit.
Well, it's very nice. Looks good.
Good.
Be a nice improvement. And I think for them, it'll attract more tenants too. I mean, I don't know how full
You
the
would
building is.
think. Right. Right now, he's full, once
he?
they move in on the upper floor.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, my kids tested me.
Oh, did they? That's right, yeah, that building pretty good.
Okay.
You know, there's one, I'm sorry, Jim, you have something else?
Yeah, no.
You know, there's one other thing on this photograph here. I guess it's the, what would it be, the northwest corner. Looks like a large electrical box.
Transformer.
With, you know, metal post around there so somebody doesn't ram it. But at the same time, there's 2 posts from an old existing ground sign. Right there. Yeah.
Oh.
See them right there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know whether they plan on putting the ground sign back in or whether those posts have been up there a while, because if they've been up for a while, they should go. Yeah.
Okay.
And I would think too that maybe the applicant can, I don't know, can they do something around there? I mean, even like a flower bed, it kind of conceal
Well,
that
the
box a
problem
little
is
bit?
that Pico doesn't want you to put anything
They don't
in.
want you to put, okay, I didn't know that.
They want to be dry right up to, well, maybe no, they don't, no.
No, just keep it the
You
way it
can't put a
is.
fence around it.
Okay, but the post,
Absolutely.
if there's, you know, since there's no sign on that post.
I agree.
And if there's no signage coming in the
Yep.
next few months for that location, I would say the post have
Yeah,
to
it's
go.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good idea.
So,
Okay.
and the posts are not in that great a shape to save them, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
So existing lighting, they're going to reuse that?
Yes.
Okay. I think this here, is that like a UPS or drop-off box or something? I think it may be. I guess so.
There is one on the side.
It is, yeah, that's it then,
Oh, it
okay.
is?
So that's probably going to stay, I imagine.
Right. We
Well,
are
certainly
replacing the window wells so they all match.
Certainly
Yeah,
a
we saw that.
change from that mansard
Yeah.
look.
Anything else?
How do I get to this building? Is it entered off Lancaster?
It's right behind the old Luella apartment building, kind of near all of those parking lots, the Presbyterian Church and SEPTA and.
That May Spa is right next door.
You can turn off Lancaster right before the hotel.
Yeah, it's right up from Ame.
Yeah,
Up from who?
Ame Salon, Spa.
yeah, right, it's almost in the backyard of the Wayne Hotel.
Turn at the New Century
Oh,
Bank.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Got it.
Yeah,
The only
it'll be
restaurants,
nice with the nice renovations at the train station. It'll be nice to have this,
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah,
as you can see.
Yeah. All right. Do we want to have a motion then?
thanks. Okay,
We fight over these.
I make a motion that we approve DRB 11-39 for Pamis, how do you pronounce it? Pamis and Company at 24 Luella Court in Wayne for a facade renovation. We've seen the materials, and we approve all materials that have come before us tonight. The railing, existing railing on the building will go back in place. Canopy will be put over the 2 entrance doors. Any signage on the building which is there, if it's going to be replaced, will have to come back before our board for approval. And I guess they're okay to use the existing sign
Yeah.
if they want, but we would suggest new signage coming in. The parking signs, no parking signs, and towing signs will be up to the discretion of the property owner, but certainly they could do a lot better job of masking them and dressing them up a little bit. And I would say if signage comes in for the building, those parking signs and towing signs should come back also at the same time. So
Okay.
if they come in for building, tenant signs, we'll ask that we see parking signs and towing signs at the same time. The, the 2 existing poles for a ground sign be removed if there is no ground sign coming in before us.
Okay.
And, let's see here, I think that's probably about it.
Okay. Good. All right. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thanks.
Great,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thanks a lot.
What you're seeing is a very historic moment this evening. You're looking at 3 former members who were, I was one of the founders of this board. The only person that's not here is Mac McCoy, who is a chairman.
Right.
You then became chairman.
After Mac.
And I was the interim chairman between, so you have 3 chairmen presiding tonight,
Wow.
which is very unusual.
Like Clinton, Bush, and Carter, huh? Yeah.
What a historical moment. I mean, it's
The
like
Mount Rushmore.
I mean, this is Mount Rushmore tonight.
Thank you.
And you're very patient.
Oh, you want to take these back? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need them. No, no, no. It'll just. Okay. So, do we have any more business before the board? Can I have
I
a
don't have
motion to adjourn? So moved.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Good night.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks, Danny.